So this first round might look a little familiar. It's actually Dat Ace number 8, episode 8. And what you guys said one time was that if I was gonna upload an ace from a gameplay, I should upload the ace first. It's kind of a teaser, and that was the teaser for this video. This is actually a 23-3 in 7 rounds, but the first round is a 30-second ace, somewhere around 30 seconds. So I thought that was pretty good. And what happens in this gameplay is actually, I pretty much dominate the first 3 and a bit rounds, and then I get blown away by a guy sitting in a corner. And suddenly the game goes very sharply downhill. And they force us round 7 somehow, and you'll see round 7, I'm like, no way in hell am I losing a game where I drop over 20 kills. It's just not happening. So round 7 is pretty brutal the way I play it. I decided to leave the entire thing in instead of cutting out the boring parts, simply because I thought it'd be pretty cool just to see how I decide to play when I know I want to win the game. When I'm like, no, not losing, no, heck no, not happening. But that's the game. Oh goodness. One thing I did today is I went on Twitter and I was like, normally I have a commentary topic and I just talk about that and it goes pretty well, but today I thought I'd do something a little bit differently. I went on Twitter, I said, alright, the first reply to this tweet is what I'll talk about as a commentary topic. And there were some good ones. There was talk about Socrates, talk about Plato, talk about competitive Call of Duty, talk about bronies, talk about how hard I YOLO, talk about future technology, and none of those were actually the first reply. The first reply was courtesy of Luke Erickson 15 at Luke Erickson 15, and he said, "Talk about swaggin' dem hoes." And I thought, out of all of the tweets that were replied to, it's swaggin' dem hoes, which is gonna come as the commentary topic. And so, as a result, we're gonna talk about swaggin' dem hoes. Swaggin' dem hoes. So, swaggin' dem hoes. I'm gonna say it's obviously gonna be like I don't know where swag came from, but I'm gonna start with the assumption that it came from like the gangster lifestyle and like swag, I got swag, whatever. And dem hoes is obviously females, so what does swag mean? Swag is probably in the terms of swaggin' dem hoes, kind of, how do you, like, playing girls and picking up girls and things like that. So I thought that was pretty interesting, is, look, they're all back here, and I'm like, okay, I'm gonna go hunt them down, I'm gonna get a nice little, he was actually waiting in the corner, and once he saw me rushing up to those 3, I just got blown away. And now things go just straight downhill, and it's kind of unfortunate. I really wanted those kills too, because they were all there. I should have just C4'd them, but... Alright, I think I threw both my C4s, whatever. Swaggin' dem hoes, which is, I'm gonna kind of translate that into playing females. So there's 2 types of guys in this world. There's like the bad boys, and then there's the regular good guys. Now, if you're swagging on them hoes or playing a group of females, then you're probably leaning towards the bad boy half of the spectrum here. And especially if you're using the term swaggin', dem, and hoes, probably the bad boy half. Now, when you're in high school, which I would assume quite a few of you are, when you're in high school, it would probably appear like most of the girls are attracted to the bad boy kind of people. But let me tell you from personal experience, as you get older, more and more girls will be looking for the good guy kind of person, and someone to settle down with and have a meaningful relationship, as opposed to just like the crazy having fun attitude. And if you are a bad boy, then the girls that you're going to attract later on in life are crazy ass bitches who have probably had some kind of problem earlier in their life where a male influence kind of hurt them or was a bad influence to them, and they wish that they could have changed that person, and they're going to reflect that onto the bad boy and be like, oh, maybe I can change him, and that'll make up for their daddy issues, and then things will work out for them. But it never works, and you're always going to find crazy ass bitches who have had problems as a child. So what I recommend doing is just being a good person, just being a good guy, because what you're going to find later on in life is that being a bad boy is probably not going to be as satisfying and meaningful of a relationship grabber. I don't know, that didn't make any sense. You're not going to get as many meaningful and healthy relationships out of being a bad boy as you would if you were a good guy, because you're going to be attracting kind of bad girls if you're a bad boy, and you're going to be attracting good girls if you're a good guy. And what I recommend doing, don't swag on them hoes. Don't do it. Just be yourself, and I guess if yourself is swagging on them hoes, then good luck with that. But just be yourself. Don't try and change and do something you're not comfortable with, such as swagging on them hoes. But yeah, that was a hard-fought commentary battle right there, and hopefully you guys enjoyed that. One thing I want you guys to look out for is that I did a couple live sessions. One's with Spanksy. It's going to be on his channel soon, where we just play a couple doubles and search to destroy. It's really fun. And then we also did one with Mr. JSD007. On his channel, we played some League play with Eric, Spanksy, and Dill Doyle, so look out for that as well. I'll link both the channels in the description below. Subscribe to them if you haven't already, and look out for those because they're going to be a lot of fun. We had a lot of fun doing them. And yeah, thanks for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I will see you guys next time. Peace!